Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Amid rumors of 90-day fiancé couple Kenny Niedermeier and Armando Rubio going through a rough time financially, I don't think they're desperate to make a comeback to the show. Kenny from St. Petersburg, Florida, had met Armando from San Felipe in a group for single same-sex fathers. Armando and Kenny had a lot in common. They were both caring fathers and were looking for love while dealing with tragic backstories that involved the loss of their little ones. Armando's wholesome personality and Kenny's youthful attitude, despite his age, were their selling points, making them instant hits. Kenny and Armando were called the best couple to have ever existed in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise since their 2020 debut. They were quick to win over fans with their heartwarming storyline, which was based on love and acceptance. I liked how Kenny literally went the other way for Armando, unlike most other Americans from the spin-off who think adapting to their partner's culture is too overwhelming, or simply breaking up and returning to the States. Kenny and Armando's relationship was built on mutual respect. Kenny and Armando were a healthy couple, which set them apart from the toxic and problematic ones from their season. They reminded me of couples seen in previous seasons who participated in the show to showcase their love saga to the world and not to become influencers. Of course, perks such as getting brand collaborations or having cameo accounts make it better for any couple. However, Kenny and Armando have been stable and, hopefully, aren't shaken by these shocking speculations about their bank balance. I feel that when Kenny and Armando post updates about their life in Mexico City on social media, they are being genuine. They don't give away a lot about what's happening behind the camera, which does keep fans wanting more. However, their online interactions and pictures boast of a love that's rare on the show. One that often gets classified as boring, because this love doesn't need the crutch of drama for fans to get talking. Both Kenny and Armando have their act together. They don't need the show to prove or reveal that they are together. Kenny and Armando always keep themselves busy. Their goal is to entertain fans. Launching candles, coasters, and picture books doesn't mean they are taking advantage of their fans. They might have launched these products because of their fans want to support Kenny and Armando. They might be the show's only logical couple in the sea of cast members who value money over relationships. Kenny and Armando haven't made 90-Day Fiancé their full-time jobs. I've noticed that when it comes to some of the cast members, they are quick to quit their jobs, like Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo did, to focus on filming since they are making an income from the show anyway. Even if Kenny and Armando are having financial difficulties, they might have gotten exhausted from having cameras follow them 24/7, even in their bedrooms. I love that with Kenny and Armando, there's never a dull moment. Technically speaking, Kenny and Armando haven't quit reality TV. I suppose it also hasn't been too long since they were last seen on TV. Kenny and Armando's last 90-Day Fiancé, the Other Way season, concluded just a year ago. A year is not too long of a break for 90-Day Fiancé couple. Kenny and Armando could be filming and planning a 2025 comeback. It's not like they haven't been on the show at all since December 2023. Kenny and Armando are frequent Pillow Talk commentators. They recently talked to Access Hollywood about the Natalie Mordov-Siva and Jasmine Pineda drama. The last time I saw them on the tell-all, Kenny and Armando had already found a surrogate. They were confused about how many eggs they were going to transfer during the IVF process. If they couldn't reach a conclusion, Kenny and Armando may have welcomed their first baby together in the years gone by. I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny and Armando have their hands full with a new baby, or even babies, and their birth has been caught on camera while Kenny and Armando do their best to keep it a secret. The rumors about money problems started with them looking for new ways to generate an income, such as launching a book or exploring YouTube content creation. Their support for the network, as Statler Riley called the show out for pushing a narrative for her, made it look like Kenny and Armando were trying to prove their loyalty. However, it just so happens that Kenny and Armando do represent the best parts of 90 Day Fiancé and what it stands for. The show has built, not broken, a reputation. Besides, their current lifestyle doesn't even hint at them being broke.